What C do you struggle with the most? Is it courage? Is it clarity? Is it confidence? Is it construction, right? In your mind or in reality? Or is it communication?
Hey everybody, this is Bianca.
And this is Emilia.
And thank you for joining us for another wonderful episode of Evolve Ventures, where we are making evolution possible for growth-minded humans just like all of you through vulnerable lessons, stories, and technology. Emilia, what are we getting into today?
Episode 147 is a Motivation Monday. So happy motivation, y'all. The key to getting what you want. So I want everyone to start just by thinking really quick, trying this on just like you're trying on a new pair of jeans or yoga pants or jacket or baseball cap, whatever it is.
Baseball cap?
I want to have you try this on. What do you want? If I were to ask you, right? You and I, listener, we're sitting down. We're across the table, whatever that looks like to you. We're across the table and I just picture me, the quintessential me crossing my fingers over each other. I put my wrist on the table and I lean in and I said, insert your name. What do you want out of life? What do you want right now? Like within the next 3 months, what do you want for you? What do you want for your life in general? And as you think about that, there's probably something going on in your head where there's all these inner dialogues happening where you're like, oh, like I wanted this and that. And depending on the context, the type of year, whatever, we're right now in the holiday season. So maybe what might just came up for you might have been what was on your Christmas list or what maybe you want in your career or maybe what you want for you in this next chapter as you head into 2023, right? So I want each one of us that just tried that on to do their best. If I were to ask you to write in a journal, to write one sentence explicitly telling me exactly what you want. And it's as if after you wrote that down, it would come true. Would you have the courage to do it?
Damn.
Would you have the clarity to know exactly what words would magically make it come true? And would you have the confidence to push that in this metaphorical coffee chat that we had? Would you rip that paper out of your journal and would you just slide that across the table? Would you lean back afterwards? Would you fold your hands behind your back? Would you lean forward and just kind of like be freaking out a little bit because you just told me exactly what you want? And it was all on you and your ability to clearly articulate that which you want. And that power that you had, that influence, is what is going to be strictly the hinge to whether or not it comes true or not. Whether it just stays on that piece of paper or whether it actually is manifested in the world. So raise your hand if you feel as though that exercise has given you a little bit of clarity. If we were to actually do this in person, you would know exactly what would be written on that paper.
We have 6 minutes.
A lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know what they would write on that paper. And so to the 6-minute indicator, thank you, B, we are going to give you a small little example. Okay, so this little exercise is something that I do with clients. And it is something that recently, in a way, people that I have been coaching around the dating area has been kind of enacting. So let's, Hinge profiles, right? Hinge profiles are essentially you writing down exactly what you want, you communicating it courageously, clearly, and confidently so that you can construct the laws of attraction that can pull in your intimate partner that you want. And everyone wants love. Everyone needs love. Everyone loves love, right? How can you actually attract your dream partner if your Hinge profile, and this is an example, right? But this is for life in general. How can you attract the right partner for you if you have no idea what you want?
Woof.
You can't. And that's the truth that we are going into for Motivation Monday. You cannot The amount of people that have the complete courage to openly and authentically express what they want in a partner. If I had to give you, for every 100 people that I've asked, what do you want in your partner? How many people actually had a list of like, this is exactly what I want? Maybe one. Maybe one. Exactly.
It's me.
So to that extent, the key to really getting what you want, I look at the C's, the slew of C's that I bring forward here. Number one is courage. You have to have courage to admit what you actually want. Time and time again, we grow up and we live our lives thinking that what we want is not right, or it's not right for us, or we don't believe that we're enough. We don't believe that we're worthy of it. And so we never try to build evidence that shows us, that gives us those courageous moments to actually lean forward into what it actually is that we want. Instead, we often take a sidestep and say, you know what, this is what's safe. I'm going to pretend as if I don't want this, and I'm going to slide what across the table. This is better than, nothing, because maybe I don't believe that if I actually had the courage to admit what I want, it would come true. Being able to do that connects to the second C, which is clarity. If you were to have the courage, honor that you are enough, you are worthy, and you are deserving based off your own merit. Could you get clear on it is what you want? Do you want to raise? Do you want to be a part of a team? Do you want to build a new habit? Do you want to lose 10 pounds body fat? Right? Can you confidently, with that clarity, express what you want? And can you construct the reality that builds to that? All of these C's that we just talked about will be the keys that will get you what you want. And that is all I got for right now. Bianca.
Well said.
How do you feel about this?
I have nothing to add. Well done. Nice job.
So to this, one of the things that I've struggled so much with, and so I'm living the life that I want, genuinely, that I wanted when I was, 10, 15, 20, 25. I am literally living in that. And so I have found really resistance in that, where I didn't have the courage, where I wasn't clear, when I wasn't confidently constructing my reality and seeing that I was worthy of it, seeing that I was enough. And the most challenging for me was communicating what I wanted. That was the biggest challenge, and one of the biggest C's that got in my way to actually getting what I want, right? So for our listeners, the key to getting what you want, what C right now, I'll kind of close this out with a question, at least from my end. What C do you struggle with the most? Is it courage? Is it clarity? Is it confidence? Is it construction, right? In your mind or in reality? Or is it communication? So I just mentioned 5 C's. Which one do you struggle with the most? Because that will be the C that you get to work on. And that is the one you should be putting in many reps, even if you don't believe you're worth it, even if you don't believe you are enough. You have to build evidence to the contrary. You got to be willing to fail forward, because at the end of the day, what you want will not just magically be delivered to you. You can cross your legs and hum as much as you want. Trust me, I did that. I had a phase. Part of that was so important for where I am now. Don't get me wrong. But that's not the only thing, right?
You got to do the woo-woo, but you got to make the woo-woo work for you.
Your woo-woo's got to work. For sure. Yeah.
All right. Episode suggestion.
So my episode suggestion is 111, which is the top 3 skills for building self-worth. So say, for example, you look at all these C's and you're like, shoot, like I might struggle with one of these, but at the very underneath all of it, maybe the C that I'm struggling with is because I actually don't believe that I'm worth getting what I want. Maybe I haven't put in the effort, or maybe there's a deep-seated feeling of not enoughness that I have, and it's a reservoir that I don't feel like I can shake. This is a great episode that can help you build towards actually seeing how worthy you are. B,
Beautiful.
What about you?
36, The Power of Courage.
I love that one.
It's such a good episode.
It's a goodie.
Oh, yeah, man. Alrighty.
Happy Monday, y'all.
Happy frickin' Monday. We hope this was helpful. If you want any more guidance, feedback, information on how to better do this, Emilia and I allocate different little segments on our Saturdays. 30 minutes, you get one-on-one time with Emilia and I to ask whatever questions you want, to get any help that you need, and who knows, maybe it'll go somewhere from there and we can help you get what you want. So click the link in the show notes to sign up for that, and we'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.